Ever feel like you're kind of stuck with a paycheck that just doesn't, I don't know, do enough?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Well, get this.
Okay.
In this deep dive, we're looking at a clip from the MindWeave podcast where they tackle like a real deal challenge.
Okay, what's that?
Doubling a super small monthly salary.
Right.
And I mean small. Like they're talking just $180 a month to start with.
Wow, that's a...
Pretty wild. Yeah.
That's a tough one.
I mean, where do you even begin? Luckily, our experts here to break down their suggestions.
Well, so the podcast doesn't frame it as some impossible mission, you know?
Right.
They focus on like basic financial strategies and putting in the effort.
Okay.
They say it's actually more doable than you might think.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
So with just $180 a month, like what's their first move?
The core of their advice is about picking up a part-time job,
Okay.
like really focusing on that.
Gotcha.
They specifically call out things like doing food deliveries,
Oh, okay.
like with Uber Eats or DoorDash.
That's right.
Stuff that's pretty easy to jump into.
Yeah, yeah.
But they also talk about freelancing if you have some skills already.
Okay.
Like they mentioned data entry or maybe graphic design,
Makes sense.
stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, those side gigs, those make sense, but can you really make enough with those to actually like change your situation?
Well, that's the thing.
Okay.
The podcast actually estimates these part-time jobs could get you like 10 to 15 bucks an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you just do a few hours every week, at that rate, you could be making way more than that $180 a month.
True. I didn't really think about it like that.
Yeah.
But was there anything else they mentioned? Like, were there other ways they talked about to quickly boost your income?
They really emphasized the whole part-time job thing.
Right.
But they did mention some other ideas.
Okay.
Like they talked about selling stuff online that you don't need anymore.
Yeah.
Or like maybe offering some services in your neighborhood, like pet sitting or doing handyman work.
Yeah, great. Things like that.
Okay.
But their main point was about consistently working part-time.
Gotcha. So even if you start with like a really tiny budget, doubling your income might actually be possible.
Exactly. And what's interesting to me is that the podcast highlights ways to do it that don't need you to spend a bunch of money up front
Okay.
or suddenly become some kind of expert.
Right.
These are things that a lot of people could actually start doing, like today.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I like that there aren't any crazy hurdles to get started. It really just comes down to like actually taking that first step.
Absolutely.
So thinking about what you're good at, what do you enjoy doing? What kind of part-time gig could you see yourself taking on to, reach your money goals?
I think that's a great question to leave our listeners with.
Absolutely. I'd love to hear what you guys come up with. So until next time.
Keep on diving.
All right, see ya.
Bye.